representing. We in LA right now. What's your name, brother?
Quasi.
Quasi.
Yes,
So yeah, so my brother, he's planning to go back to the motherland. He's from Ghana, from Accra. I told him that I'd be out there. I've been out there, got my spot out there. A lot of us are trying to get back to the motherland. So what makes you want to leave the United States, United Hills of America?
Well, I feel like, just like everything, the ride is over. So it's time for me to go to where I call home,
Yeah.
This not home. This cannot be what my destiny is made to be. So it's time for me to go back home.
Yeah. Now, what made you come here originally?
I came out here, young kid, 16, schooling, education,
Education, was it your parents' idea?
Yeah, definitely. It's always the parents' idea to send us to the Western world. Yeah.
Is it for like the American dream and whatnot?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And do you feel like you got to achieve the American dream?
Yeah, but it's what you consider the American dream, So if you consider working every day to provide, we all achieve that. But at the same time, you gotta live your life to enjoy it and live it,
Yeah. So when I say like the American dream, usually they define it like to most. So I'm born and raised in America. They define the American dream as like this standard, like
White House,
white picket fence, 2 car, 2 point, all that stuff, right? And they say that if once you achieve that, then you have achieved the American dream. Do you feel like you achieved that standard?
No, because you never own that house. You always pay a mortgage on it. If you miss a payment or two, you go back to square one.
Yeah.
In the motherland, you already know if you own the house and the land, it's yours. So but that's more of a dream than the American dream. Dream is more of a gimmick,
Yeah.
But once you really buy into it, that's it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can see that. Like me, most of us that travel the world, travel to the motherland, I travel to South America, China, all these different places, we can kind of see that the American dream is only reserved for a certain group of people.
Definitely.
And the mass majority are never going to achieve it.
That's us.
It's kind of like, that's why I'm pretty sure you heard about the movement back to Africa and how they were trying to get all the black Americans to come back to Ghana that year of the return. And we kind of been exploring like different places, you know what I mean? Because we kind of realized, hey, if we as black Americans particularly want to live the American dream, we're probably gonna have to go elsewhere to get it. And so it's interesting to meet brothers from the motherland, you know what I'm saying? I see that you're a busy man, you're working, and I appreciate you for taking this time to contribute and be on my channel. Now, I guess one last question. When I see different groups of people, like just from different immigrants, right?
Yes.
And I see that they work so hard, and like just doing like from the people that that clean houses or all that stuff, right? All the hard manual labor that they do.
Yes, definitely.
Then I look and I've been to their countries, right? And I say, was it worth it? Like, do you feel like if I would have stayed in my country, like I was talking to this guy yesterday. He always stands outside the store. I think he's from somewhere in Central America, but he always stands outside the store asking for money. And one day I said, I'm gonna ask him. I said, where are you from? He said, somewhere in Central America. I said, was it worth it? Like, look what you are doing now here. Do you think that your life would have been better off there or here? And he was kind of like stumped. He couldn't really answer. So I guess to say that going to these places, you see that it's a simple life. Like when I go to Cape Coast, it's a simple life. People are happy. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got a place to stay and food to eat and clothes on your back, family, you don't need all that extra stuff. Yeah. Do you feel like that it is worth it for a lot of people to give that up? To come here to chase?
Well, this is the thing I say about it.
Like work, because you got to work all the time here.
I got friends that never left, and I left.
Yeah.
So when I call my buddies back home, they're sitting around, eating, got their wife serving them, they got their family, and they probably earn about $200 a month.
Yeah.
But they got a comfortable life. And I
Yeah.
work hard, and my rent costs me about maybe say $1,500,
Yeah.
$1,600 out here.
Yeah.
They don't even earn that much in a month to even pay their rent. But the amount that I earn out here compared to their lifestyle, although they might not earn as much as I earn, they live a much comfortable, definitely relaxed life with value.
Yeah.
Like, we out here just trying to pretend, because we got the clothes and the materialistic things to make us feel like it was worth it.
Yeah.
But if you look at the stop signs wise, the standard of life, if I was to never have came to America and had to stay there and focus and run a business, and I would have chose that one better. But at the same time too, the knowledge of me being in the Western world to also meet my brothers and sisters who left the journey a long time ago, also opened my eye to a world of understanding that if I never came here, I would never understand my brothers and sisters flight and journey and ups and downs that they've been through for 250 years. So the bonding with my brothers and sisters will make my stay in America worth it. Just because my kids, mothers are American, so they also represent that struggle. So my job is to connect the diaspora with them home, and if that's what I do, then I guess it was worth it, because financially it might not be worth it, but the relationship I bond with my brothers and sisters out here over the decade makes me know that
you would have never got that if you never left.
I would never got that. I would have felt like I would have never knew their struggles, to know that their struggle was also my success. Yes,
So it's all our struggles worldwide. Thank you, brother.
Hey,
Quasi, right?
Quasi.
That means you was born on Wednesday?
Sunday born.
Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah, I know about it.
Yes.
Hey, so you want to shout out your IG or something, or you know what I mean? That way.
But you can follow me on IG or social media. Go to Quasi Otane. On IG is Quasi Otane _8234. Just reach out to me, and we just one big village.
Yes, we are, brother.
Sir.
Thank you, brother.